Afternoon, 3:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm XRP Future Millionaire and I reside in the great state of Michigan. Yes, I'm a little stuffed up and don't feel all that great, but I wanted to come back and bring you a mid-afternoon update. A few hours before the daily close, the market's imploding a little bit like we anticipated, but we haven't broke through the key support yet, so it's not dead in the water yet. PBR's on a tear of late. It's up to $16.27. Looks like it's putting in a massive top here. If it can break out of this, it's going to be something nice. I told everybody who got a little disappointed after the dividend payments, you just had to wait it out because that's what they do. They drop it, but now we're on had a nice little move here. So the crude oil's up to 109.76. So if you think the pain at the pump is going to get any easier, you are mistaken. This is our ascending triangle that we know we're in. We broke key resistance. We're kind of off to the races here until we hit this double top. So, I mean, we could come up to $145. We could also, I mean, we've already broke this area of consolidation. So, I mean, that is the next logical area. So, would I be surprised? No, I wouldn't. So, it looks like our next move up, though, I mean, we could possibly hit $146 here by next few months here, maybe even sooner. The U.S. dollar currency index was having a little bit of a rough spell, but, I mean, look at it in the monthly. It still looks like it wants to capitulate up. That's a nice W formation up there. Unless it pulls down here, it looks like it still has a little bit of room, and I feel like it still wants to come up here to $121. I've seen, or that was in the monthly. I've seen less crazy things happen. So, just a few things up there. Gold and silver are up a little bit back to 1850 and 2177. You're getting steals on a lot of these commodities. GPL is a great one. It's so cheap right now, and I bought in at 17 something. And sorry, that's AU, but I bought in at 17 something with GPL. I don't remember, 0.17 something. But we're in a falling channel. But it looks like we could have put in a double bottom here, so we'll see what happens. Just keep an eye on these because eventually these commodities are going to reverse. And these are steals. And yeah, they could still have a long ways to go, but you need to layer into them as they're going down. I'm excited too because some of my, as I'm gaining profits on the other thing, I've been sending it over to KuCoin because I'm trying to build up, as my stuff sells on Lobster. I've been sending over because I'm trying to build up a certain stack on KuCoin to where when it gets to the bottom, I can get my XRP, XLM, you know, and the ISO coins. But I'm doing it by, some people call them pump and dump, some people call them scams, whatever. I buy an asset when it first comes on and I sell it right after it goes up. It's not for everybody, and you have to pay attention all times, and you can basically, I don't know, some people are saying that I'm farming XLM, which is true, but then I send it over to KuCoin, and the main reason for that is because as it goes down, I don't want to get caught with my dick in my hands. And XLM going down. So today I've sent about 4,000 XLM over in the last 15 minutes roughly, and I turned them into USDC. Well, not in the last 15 minutes, but throughout the day, because I wanted to get it out of the XLM, because as XLM goes down, the value of my XLM is going down, my dollar value. So I sent it over and I put it into USDC as it's related to, so I do the USDC USDT pair. So I have USDC, and then as USDT goes down and USDC goes more dominant, I can get a bigger return as well. So assuming USDT does what I want it to and goes to zero, but that's just what I've been doing. But with XRP, I know this is a sporadic update, but I don't feel good and I wanted to do a sporadic update. Although I do feel a lot better than I did. So with XRP, what we're looking at is we have a reversal candle, and it actually is trying to turn back down in the daily. We're running out of time here because we're coming down to 8 o'clock. So these engulfing candles have got to stop, and this looks like we could keep continuing farther. And we just started a bearish divergences, which is why I came on in the short time frames, because we like to stay on top of this. So if you're in a position, pay attention, because it very well could have a nice quick drop, and we might be retesting 38. Or at least this consolidation area. I can show you the short-term pattern that we really need to pay attention to that's starting to unfold. I don't even know if we should go there. Yeah, you know what? We should. You know why? Because we've already got this. So, I mean, you can go like that, but we broke a rising channel. So, and the rising channel obviously was up in here, but I don't need to draw it out because we broke it. But that's what we broke. So now we should have a link down. We should have a step down. We could end up somewhere by 38 cents if we break that uptrend. That's why I needed to draw that out. You need to understand if we break that support right there, it's a big problem. Big problem. So that's what we're looking at for XRP. And then I think Bitcoin needs to be addressed. Bitcoin is rolled over, and it almost looks like it's putting in a top and reversal pattern here. But this is no surprise, guys. We talked about how it was likely not going to go much higher than it was with XRP to maybe 44 cents. We'd be surprised if we got to 52. Not out of the question, but it would be surprising if we had enough strength to get over 44. And that's exactly what happened with XRP. We just couldn't do it with the volume we've had. Now we're going to support. We're going to try again, probably. But the problem is here, the 20's crossing the 50. So Bitcoin, if you think this move's done, you got another thing coming, because we're probably now going to end up retesting this support. It's either going to be 28,908 or we're going to come all the way back down to 28,000. Hit that motherfucking like button.